Did you, during that whole COVID thing, what did you think? I guess my question is, when it was like 3-4 months in, this is like the beginning of COVID, did you see it for what it was? Like the bullshit of what it was?
Well, in the beginning, no. I was like everybody else.
Scared.
Like, oh shit, what is this?
Yeah.
But then I research a lot. Like in my office, we become legit researchers on everything, right?
Yeah.
So because of the types of products, the type of products that we produce.
Yeah.
So now I just like learning shit, and I know how to research shit, right?
Yeah.
So I was really fascinated by this COVID shit, right? So I just researched viruses and reading everything I could, and I'm like, this shit ain't that bad.
Yeah.
It's a cold. It's a new cold, another cold. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've had bad shit. I have pneumonia before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't scared of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the more you research, you start, all right, I see what it is. Now, maybe 3-4 months I got it, but I didn't care. I wasn't tripping because here's the thing. It's about money.
Yeah, well, that's...
It's not about nobody wanting to control you. It's about fucking money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get it, I guess. And I had to be honest with myself because, you know, in a hospital, just like jail, is interesting. You know, all of these entities get subsidies from the government for every person.
Yep.
Right? Now, with COVID, it's a new thing. So is extra money being given for each person with COVID.
Yes.
Like a lot more. Like the difference of like $100 or $2,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember reading about all this shit.
That's good business.
That's why that's the thing that fucked me up is that, but most people, when they heard about all this stuff, they were just so enamored with the fear of it,
right?
That they don't look any further. They just look like if you're not listening to what they're saying, you're doing something wrong,
right?
And I remember going through this whole COVID thing, and I remember knowing in the beginning, I was like, I remember thinking to myself, how the fuck are they ever going to prove, like if they said, you know, close you down your gym because of COVID, right? Whereas like Costco and all these other places are open, it's completely fine. It's like, but my gym has to close, and the mom and pop's got to close. It never made sense to me, and I was like, okay, like if I went to court, wouldn't they have to prove that like my gym was a problem? So like, are they going to isolate a single person who got COVID and then prove that they never went anywhere else and they got COVID from the gym versus like?
But here's the thing: is like gyms don't have. There's no big gym conglomerates. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's grocery conglomerates. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're gonna stay open. They got enough firepower and enough influences with their money to like lean on these politicians. Yeah, like, I'm friends with politicians now. I got friends that are politicians. I understand this shit. Yeah. So none of it bothers me. I get it. I like, yeah, this is what they're gonna do. This is what they.
It's what they've always done.
This is what they. This is how the world is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can like change. Nothing's gonna change. However, I think that generation after generation, collectively, people's consciousness is rising.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll be different. Maybe not in our lifetime. But things will change.
What do you think are some of the biggest driving factors in that consciousness rising? Because I agree with you 100%.
I mean, think about our species of human, right, is around 200,000 years old, right? Yeah. So, but we've been kind of civilized maybe 10,000 years, right? So the amount of time we've been on this planet, only a blip, we've been kind of civilized. 10,000 years, but 100 years ago, women couldn't vote. 200 years ago, black people were slaves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you see, like, we're not that civil. So when you go further down the timeline, it's like a spectrum of us being animals, because we are animals, right? Yeah. But us behaving like animals, to us being evolved beings, evolved humans, right? Yeah. With empathy, with you know, self-awareness, with
more consciousness,
right? So, you know, as time goes on, people become better.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? People become a little smarter, a little wiser, a little they care about others more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just like, I mean, shit, they were telling like the colonists was telling motherfuckers through science that black people were just animals. We gotta like save them and let them work for us. You know what I'm saying? And people was buying it. But then after a while, it wasn't like black people didn't get free because we wanted to be free. It was other white people like, yo, this is fucked up, bro. Yeah. But it took time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with time, things get better and people become better, more evolved. You know what I mean? Yeah.